Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am Starco Gaming and we are back with another Dragon Champion video. Guys, if you are level 15 or below, make sure to use the promo code Starco to get a free starter pack. To do so, it is pretty simple, guys. You go in the settings, use a promo code, and you enter the code Starco, STARKO. You press OK, and you will receive a free starter pack. And hopefully you guys will enjoy the goodies. So guys, today we are back on the test server because we're going to be taking a look at Tromgar with his new ability level 7. Guys, we're going to be taking a look at him and also see what he can actually do at gear 13. We're going to be testing him out in arena a little bit and tier 9 raid with the full orc team in both gameplay. The team we're actually going to be using with them, guys, is going to be Tromgar lead with Zalanor, Hardak, Mar, and Morta. Pretty much we're going to take a look at all the new orc in this team that actually got their level 7 abilities / rework, and gonna pair them with Hardak, which is probably the best support character in the game. So we're gonna put them all together, test them out in both arena and guild raid, guys. But first we're going to take a look at the Tromgar, which ability you should get to level 7 and which you should not get to level 7, and how you should actually build this guy in 2021. So first we have his leadership ability capped out at level 6, guys. They don't have level 7 leadership ability, at least for now, which is great because those leads are already powerful enough. This is a must-have to level 6 if you are going to be using Tromgar as a lead. Supreme Kagan, the leadership ability, both the potency and tenacity of all ally orc increased by 30%, and for each debuff an ally orc can flick on an enemy, all orc recover 5% of their HP, which is actually pretty solid. So for example, if like I do, you have 175% tenacity and 112% potency on your Tromgar, and then you actually use this leadership, well, you're gonna have 205% tenacity and 142% potency. So pretty much you are going to be pretty solid if you have a solid build on the guy. So that's the leadership ability, guys. Next we have the passive ability, veteran tactician. When in the defensive stance, physical armor and magic armor increased by 40%, and when in battle stance, physical damage increased by 40%. Now if you get that to level 6, it's going to be 30% and pretty much 30%, but you don't get the armor increase at level 6. So I will have to say that the 40% magic armor increase might actually be very useful if you're facing magic team. Although if you're facing physical team, I don't think that will matter that much. So depending on what you're going to be using him for, level 6 or level 7 ability is good enough for him. If we go with his third skill, now we're going to set that to level 7 because we do not have the scrolls to get level 8 yet in the game. So second win, remove all debuff. Tromgar gain 2 stack of regeneration for 2 turns, and Tromgar recover 25% HP. Now if we actually go to level 6, Tromgars get the 2 stacks of regeneration and recover 10% HP and remove all debuff. Now the huge addition from that level 7 ability, guys, is that the debuff will be removed before anything else. See, at first remove all debuff. So basically when you're gonna use this ability, Tromgar is going to completely purge himself from all debuff. Then he's going to apply the regeneration on him and recover 25% HP. So I think that this ability, because of the remove all debuff at first, it's really the most important ability to get to level 7, because not a lot of characters can actually remove all their debuff before they apply buffs on themselves. So that is a huge advantage. I do believe that this ability is the most important ability to get at level 7. Now, if we go with the second ability, Shield of the People, Tromgar assume a defensive stance. Using the ability again switches him to battle stance. This effect cannot be prevented or removed. Changing Tromgar's stance, apply taunt and counter attack for 2 turns. Now, if you get that ability to level 6, you lose the potency increase. It's actually not even showing in the description here. Wow, the mess up. But at level 7, guys, you're going to get potency increase for 2 turns. So a shit ton of potency on this guy. And that is going to be very important because the higher is his potency, the higher of the chance that you are actually going to be applying your stun from your basic attack. So this ability to level 7 is definitely going to be the second most important ability to get to level 7. Now we have the basic ability here at level 7. Here we go. Crushing Blow. Deal 210% physical damage to an enemy, a 35% chance to inflict stun, and tenacity decrease to the target. Now, the only thing that really does here is if you get it to level 7, it's a little bit more damage and a 35% chance to apply decrease, tenacity decrease to the target. So this is definitely not a game changer. What's really important for this ability is to have the stun. So I think that this ability at level 6 is totally fine if you have extra scrolls and you really want to get this ability to level 7. It's fine, but it's not a must do in my opinion. So I think the level 6 is recommended here. So recommendation, guys, will be passive ability to level 6. Here we go. The third skill to level 7 for removing all debuff at first. The second skill to level 7 to get a potency increase for 2 turns. And the basic skill to level 6 to get that increased stun chance. So that will be my recommendation for using your scrolls on him. And obviously you need to get that leadership to level 6. That is a must. Now, how do you actually build this guy rune wise and artifact wise? Well, it's actually pretty simple. You need to get his potency and tenacity over 100% and give him as much shield as possible. Those are the 3 things that's going to be very important for this character. So if we take a look at the runes we actually give him here, the first runes you're going to see, we have a little bit of tenacity, potency, and speed on it, and actually shield. That's actually a perfect rune here. And the damage percentage is the primary because there is no other primary on this one. The second runes, you want to go speed primary and give him tenacity and potency as much as possible. The third rune, you're gonna go armor is a must here. You don't have other choice. But after that, speed, potency, tenacity will be the most important stats to have there. We have speed and potency here. The bottom rune, the primary, you want to have shield percentage, and then you want to have, you know, speed is good, shield is good. We are missing tenacity and potential on this one, but we already have a lot of it, so it's not that bad. The bottom left runes, guys, shield percentage is the most important. You can see here we have some tenacity increase, actually 15.5% tenacity as secondary. That's actually pretty damn crazy with a little bit of potency there, and that's actually the only 6 stars we're going to be using on him. I was pretty happy with this one, to be honest. Missing speed on it, but the 15.5% tenacity was just worth it to put there. And then the top left runes, you are going to want potency primary here with speed and whatever else comes with it. Here you can see we have a bunch of tenacity here, which is definitely pretty nice. So overall, the stats we actually have on him, we have 63,715 HP, 175 speed, 86,000 shield, we have 112.9% potency, and we have 175.58% tenacity. Again, guys, this is on the test server, so obviously on live server it might not look as good, or actually might look better if you have all 6 stars runes, 6 dots runes everywhere with you know, best in slot stats in there, your Tromgar is actually going to look better than that. And if we take a look at the artifact you want on him, the artifact you want on him is this artifact, guys. You want potency and tenacity increased by percentage at the 5 stars artifact. 36% for both is what you want. The special ability, it'll be nice to have something better than that, but this artifact, just for the 36% potency and 36% tenacity, I just don't see anything else that I shall actually put in there instead of that. And that is how to build this fella. Next guy is going to be showcasing him in both arena and in guild raids. In the arena, we're actually going to be showcasing also Nessa, because we're going to go against the Nessa team here. We actually have 2 Nessa team. Actually pretty interesting, the one, the Nilic test at rank 5. We're actually going to be trying this one out since it's closer to our power. 196,000 power versus 204,000 power. We should technically lose there because we don't have a team build for PvP here. I just want to showcase those characters a little bit, and you know, maybe we're going to get surprised and going to pull the win, but overall this is just to showcase those characters. Just keep that in mind, guys. We're not trying to build a meta team or anything like that in here. So basically we're going to hit the auto button here, and we're going to see how they handle Nessa, because Nessa is going to be a meta character for PvP without a single doubt, but you can still counter Nessa with either Ardoc, Eric Shellbreaker, or any ability block on her. Those are the things to actually counter her. So let's hit that auto button and let's see how this thing's going to go here. I'm actually interested because I haven't tried to face this team yet, so that is going to be very interesting. Now, they are lacking a defender, so it might actually not be that bad. Although, you can see they have a lot of shield. They have that buff immunity that's pretty much countering everything I do. But you can see my Tromgar is actually having some good survivability here. So it's actually pretty solid. It's not getting affected by too many debuff. So his tenacity is really working, and we haven't seen him do a bunch of counter attack yet to get the stun, but he's not getting much stun so far. He is definitely not getting the stun we actually want. Now, this critical chance down was applied just at the proper moment to counter our big skills from Mars, so we're not going to be getting the good damage here. If we played that manually, that will went a lot better. I can guarantee that, but still, we might actually be able to pull a win here. That's actually crazy with this team. Who thought that Morta and Amara could actually make you win here? That's pretty nice. Well, if we can actually beat them in the end, you know, unless they can heal to that. See, we had Mar here go crazy with his ability. We're facing Gear 13, you know, opponent here, and that was actually pretty good damage from Mar. Mar is actually a lot stronger now, guys. By the way, I'm not gonna talk about too much about him because we're gonna see him in a future video. But I'm actually surprised we actually got the win here. I did not expect to be able to beat this team. So you can see here, my Mar there, 272,000 damage, which is a lot. And well, Morta now, we're not going to talk about damage wise, but Morta healing wise is doing so much better. It's definitely not a joke anymore in the game, which is actually pretty great. Next guy is going to be jumping in guild raids, and yes, even on the test server, guys, they spam us with those goddamn pop-up to buy stuff, even though we cannot buy stuff on the test server. This is still annoying, but I guess it's part of the game now. So here we're going to jump. We're going to open a tier 9 raid. And by the way, if I can actually ask that, when are we going to get a new raid, or you know, goblin raid or something like that, or a tier 10 raid? Because I do think that we are ready for that, especially with the addition of 6 dots runes and gear 13. The current raid level tier 9 raid is way too easy. Some alliance, most of their players don't even get to participate in the raids because you have 2-3 people that can basically solo the raid together. So we definitely need something raid wise to be added to the game. So if devs are watching, that'll be really nice. Actually get an answer on that. That is for sure. Anyway, let's start this raid immediately. We're going to jump in phase 2 because that team is really going to be about phase 2. Is a mix of physical attack and energy attack, and so it's not going to be about phase 1 or phase 3. It will be phase 2, especially there's not multi-attack in this team. So we're going to go with the team we were running. These 3 with, let's select orcs because even though they got rework, Mar and Morta power is very, very low still. Oh, I couldn't find my Mar. I was like, what? There you go. See, we have 32,000 power for Morta and 35 or 36,000, 35,000 power for more at gear 13 with ability level 7. This is actually a little bit low in my opinion. So hopefully they get, you know, more rework in the future to actually bring their power up a little bit. But still, the full team in gear 13 is 204,000 power, which is actually not that bad. So we're going to jump in here. We're going to play this raid manually, guys, so I can actually do something manually in this game today for this video. Let's see what kind of damage we're actually going to be getting here. Especially, I'm really intrigued to see what Mar is going to be doing. Paul, let's get started with the totem here. Oh, that's a healing totem. Cool. And we're going to start by damaging the side. We're just going to keep the big ability against this bastard, I guess, something like that. We're starting with a building block. Okay, now we got a taunt. The taunt shall actually be able to counterattack both of those bastards on the side, so she'll be able to kill them pretty fast. Also, we got some AoE, which will be great. Here we go. Massive healing. We're gonna have a lot of healing in this team, man. Okay, so this guy is dead. So now we're gonna focus on the other guy. Don't care about the poison coming from me, to be honest. We're just gonna focus here and try to see if we can reach, you know, 10% damage or something like that while surviving. Now here we're gonna charge up for that big ability. We're gonna be popping in a sec on Mar. I want to see what kind of damage we're gonna get from that. I'm not surprised here so far. More totems here, which is always great. We have no debuff on Tromgar, so we're not even going to do anything special here. We're just gonna smash the button. That's pretty much all we're gonna do. Here we kill the ads. That's fine. No more ads yet, so that is great. Burn damage. Target 61,000 crits. That was actually pretty damn solid from Mar. So it's actually pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Back with the taunt here. So we are already down to 5% damage. So that's actually not bad. If we can reach, you know, 800,000 damage, I'll be pretty happy, to be honest. That'll make me happy here. Oh, Zelenor is getting a wreck here. So here we have some debuff on Tromgar. So pretty much we're just going to remove all those debuff, which is going to be quite easy. Here we're not going to attack with, we're not going to do the third skill here yet on Mar because he's not ready pretty much. So we're going to do that. One more totem here. We're going to get some ace on somebody. We need to keep that Zelenor from dying here. So we're going to give that to him. Oh, we got the heal. So you can see here the Morta heal is a lot stronger now. Now it's a full HP heal, which is actually pretty solid here. Here we go. Actually, I put that dodge on him now. Telling him heals is actually pretty crappy, though. Oh, double attack here. That was solid. That was actually pretty solid. There we go. Charge up. We're going to get to do the big ability in a sec here. Yeah, we're still going to use that on him. Try to survive here. And we're missing HP, so that Mar ability she'll hit like a truck here in a sec. I don't want to trigger another attack from Mega Wheel Hill. So we're going to attack the side, and there we go. 72,000 crits on the boss. So that's actually pretty solid. We are down to 12% damage. So this is definitely a pretty good run, and Tromgar is actually having some great survivability. Got close to die a couple of times, but pretty good survivability, better than I expected, to be honest. A little bit better than expected. And Mara's definitely killing it. Oh, now he's getting mad. He's getting mad, guys. Here we go. Oh, no ability block to everybody? Damn. No double attack here. It's so interesting to see who did the most damage to. But 5 characters are still alive too. That's actually pretty crazy. 21 stack of enrage and still can no one-shot my Tromgar. That is definitely pretty damn solid. That is pretty solid. He's not taking that much damage. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. That is about to die though. They're all about to die. Well, maybe this guy... Ah, man, so close to get one more hit here. Anyway. You know, at some point, we gotta move on. But still, almost 20% damage on this. This is actually pretty solid. 26 stacks of enrage so far. About to hit the 27 stack of enrage. So 27 stack, 28 stacks. So yeah, we cannot really complain here. About 20% of the damage. That's actually a pretty solid run. But I'm really intrigued to see, you know, the damage from who did the most damage. And actually, Mar actually did the most damage. That's actually pretty solid here. 1.4 mil. I'm pretty happy with that, obviously. And better build on my Mar, better build on Morta, and better build on Zalanar, because I haven't done their runes yet and artifact optimize yet. We'll definitely be doing a lot better here, definitely. And yeah. That's actually pretty solid. And you can see that Morta healed for 350,000. So I know this video is supposed to be mostly about Tromgar, but we actually get a little sneak peek behind the scene on what, you know, these other characters can actually do. The other characters that got new ability level 7 and some rework can do, like Zalanar, Mar, Morta along the way, which is actually pretty nice. See, we survived 1.4 million damage from Mega Wheels, so that's a lot of damage we actually survived. Plus, if you had the 300,000, 140,000 from Kira and Venomade, that means we were close to surviving what? It's about 1.75 million damage. We actually survived in this run, so that's actually pretty damn solid if you ask me. So definitely Tromgar has a lot more survivability, guys. He's a lot harder to kill, and you know, with the proper setup with him, you know, he's really hard to put debuff on him, and he can actually remove those debuff by himself as long as he is not a ability block, which is actually pretty great. So overall, Tromgar is definitely bump up in the list of defenders in Dragon Champion. He's not as bad as he used to be. Well, he never was bad. He was an average defender, but now he is above average in my personal opinion. But anyway, that is pretty much all the content we had for today. Let me know, guys, in the comment section who you will like me to take a look at in the next champion spotlight video. Either Mar, Zalanar, Morta, or we could even check out Nessa or Yogi or whatever. You know, we haven't checked out that got either ability level 7 or new characters. Let me know in the comment section, guys, and we'll bring that to you as soon as possible. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of my amazing community. Don't forget to join the Discord server for Discord exclusive giveaway for Dracwin's giveaway. And guys, on that, I'll see you guys again in the next video. Thank you.